Yeah, welcome back to In His Mind. So, here's the thing. This is more of an additional part of the conversation on identity here. So, me and Manuel, a really good friend of mine that you've probably heard in a couple videos ago. So, we were talking more about this whole thing with identity, and we were talking about titles and visual representations of such. Just keeping this very simple here, titles are something that a lot of people hold to as far as like, this is who we are, this is where we come from. And as I pointed out, I think this is relevant in the future, even in heaven. So while people here care about this, they seem to be going about this the wrong way. If you look at the LGBTQ community, for example, the wrong way would basically be in like, this is who I am, and they attach it to their pronouns. You know, like, it leads away from God, it leads towards man's, it leads to addictions, idols, it leads to things that it's not healthy, things that have long-term repercussions and issues. Whereas it can grow into a very deep issue with, like, to the point where you're not seeing things clearly based in reality, even into a two-dimensional concept. And I talked about this sometime last year with avatars and virtual representations, because it's not who you are in real life, but it's something that you held on to that is causing you some internal issues. So, yeah. However, the interesting thing to note here is having a title is not inherently a bad thing. And as I pointed out to my friend here, I don't believe it's inherently wrong to have something to represent who you are in this regard. The only real question is, where does it lead you to? You're standing with God. Does it lead away from Him? Does it put anything between you? And the long-term repercussions part. I'm forgetting how I phrased that last part, but it's still incredibly important. Your standing and the destination of where it will take you and where you'll end up being. Because an identity is no joke, and in today's day and age, it is being attacked like nothing else. This is a struggle that many men are experiencing these days. All right, love to hear your thoughts on this. Just comment down below, okay?